Hello. In the previous lecture, we saw the problem called same tree. It is this one. That is a 100 number problem in the date code. So in this case, we just saw how two trees are same or not. We can discover that. And in this problem, we have a pretty similar but quite different. Like we have to use the same concept by molding it in a different way. That is the main thing here. So here we are given a problem like symmetric tree. So this problem states that you have to find out whether the tree is a mirror image with respect to the root node or not. This is the basic thing in a simple term. And if you read it more carefully, it will say that given a binary tree, check whether it is a mirror of itself that is symmetric around its center. That is what I just told. That is if it is a mirror image or not. So if you check this tree, it is certainly the mirror image. The right part is certainly the mirror image of the left part. But in this case, please look carefully. Sometimes you may find it hard to understand the question because you may find that this left subtree also has 2 and 3 in this style, and right subtree also do have 2 and 3 in this style. So they may be same. No, they are not. If you just put a mirror in between, you will see that they are not same. Okay, just try to think of that. That is the main thing here. Try to think that if mirror is here, will they still look similar? No, it will not. So they are not same. So you will be given this tree, and you have to check if the trees left and right subtree are mirror image with respect to one another or not. That is, if they are symmetric or not. Okay. So if you had followed the last lecture, that is the same tree problem, you would know that we had a base case, and for every recursion we have a base case to end the recursion and also provide the corner case checks. Okay. So in this case, we also do have a base case. That is, if root equal to none, then what we'll do? We just simply return what we will return. Return true, yes, regardless of what. It doesn't have any right and left subtree, so it doesn't care matter. So if root is not null, what we will do? We did this thing, that is, we had to check if the binary tree is the same or not. I will write a function. Let's see. Okay, this is a function. I will take two parameters. This is p and q are both tree nodes. Okay, parameter of this type. In Python, I don't need to write any parameter. So in this case, please refer to the same tree problem. It will be much more easier because I had told the basic of how it is being thought about and how it is coded, right? Okay, so let's do that. So if the p is none and q q is also none, then what we can say, we can be sure that yes, both of the trees are similar. That is, second condition should be p is none and q is not none, or q is none and p is not none. So in other terms, let me write it first. So if our code survives this check, so we are pretty sure, means this check, then we are pretty sure that if it comes in this check, then either of p or q is not none. That's why it has come now. If both of those were none, it will return from here itself, right? So then I will just return here. So if one of them are null and another is not, so what is the result? Result is false, obviously, because one is false, one is null, and another is not. So they cannot be similar. They cannot be symmetric at all, right? So the last condition, same as the previous one. We'll check if key dot val equals key dot val. Okay, there is the first basic check in the same tree problem also, but there is a twist. There is a subtle twist you need to follow. Okay, so in the previous question, what we did like p dot left and q dot left. We traverse the left subtree and then we checked and here, sorry, and is same p dot right q dot right. Okay, we do this thing here, and it would return us a valid answer for if the question was find if the truth is the same or not. But in this question, the question is a little bit different, as I told you in the earlier of the class. So it will be like we have to find both of trees are similar or not, but in a different way, like if both of those trees are mirror image or not. So are you getting an intuition how to get into it? So if we had to check just if the trees are same or not, we would check if the left side tree of both the trees are same or right side tree of both the trees are same. It is then done. But in this case, we need to check. What do we need to check? We need to check that if left subtree of first tree, that is the given subtree, and right subtree of the tree are same, right? Because we have to check for mirror image, not for the only same elements. We have to check if we can get the actual tree back by doing the mirror image, right? So what we have to do, we just have to certainly change a certain part of our code. So here we will do if p dot left equal q dot right, and p dot right equals, sorry, q dot left, right? This should be the case, and we can easily call it now. What we will do is same, and here what we will pass. Just think of it. You can pause it. I will do it. So we have to pass in this manner, right? Like as I told you, the mirror image method. So what do we have to pass? Root dot left and root dot right, right? So if both of these are same, that is left and right are similar, this is mirror image of all of those, so it will be a mirror image, right? Let's check it. Okay, is okay, sorry, I'm extremely sorry. It's accepted, it's submitted. This is accepted. So our code is done, but this session doesn't end here. So the motto of the video is not to do the code itself, just to generate the idea how you can get into the code if you're a complete novice like me. Also, I was in the point. So my idea will be to generate the feeling that how you can think of the code. So let's do it. So it has a code here, right? We had called, that is if left and right subtree are same or not, right? That is if this part, that is, sorry, 2 3 4 and this 2 3 4, 2 4 3, they are same or not. In this case we have 2 3 and 4, and in this case we have 2 as a parent, 3 as a left child, 4 as a right child, okay? And in this case we have 2 as a parent, 4 as a left child, 3 as a right child, right? Then what we will do, we pass it to the function. We'll check if p or q is none. If both of them are none, we'll just return true. It is eventually been checked in this step when it is 3 or when it is 4. That is, it is checked in the recursion step when we have reached the leaf node. Okay, so it is being checked here also. Or even suppose our tree has one node only, so it doesn't have any other thing. That is, if here it will pass only null and null, right? It is being checked here. This case also is very intuitive, that like if this case is survived, so we can be sure that both of those are not null in a in in considering manner, because one of them is surely not null. Then it comes the tricky part, like we have to check the value. It's quite trivial, but these two cases, just have to keep track of these two cases, okay? If both of those are same or not, okay, that is, we have to again pass left and right, and again pass right and left. So in this manner, we can be assured that the left subtree of given p, that is left root dot left, is same as right subtree of given q, that is root dot right, and also the right subtree of p, that is this one root dot left, is similar to left subtree of root dot right. You just have to once sit aside and think about that, then you can get it, because you have to get it yourself, then it will be lifelong learning, not if I just tell you, okay?